An explosive point guard always in attack mode, Russell Westbrook broke an NBA record thought to be untouchable when he passed Oscar Robertson for first on the all-time career list for triple-doubles. A two-time scoring champion, Westbrook was named league MVP in 2017.
The rim is crying, putting some hurt on an inanimate object.
If you're Russell Westbrook, why not?
Russell Westbrook, ball of energy. Known him ever since he was a rookie in the NBA, and seeing him and his career blossom is just unbelievable. I never thought in a million years we'd see somebody average a triple-double for a season. You know, and to see him do it 4 times is like, it's insane. I haven't had one in my career, so to get an average of one for 82 games is just unbelievable. But he's one of the best players to ever play. He's an inspiration because I believe he inspires his teammates as well. He plays so hard, it's contagious, and I love watching him play.
Oh, ruthless, rude Russ.
I know it's not Sunday, but somebody just got baptized.
My favorite story for Russ is the game winner he hit on Denver Nuggets. It was about 2 seconds left. We needed a 3. He inbounded the ball to me because you go to me at the end of the game. And so I gave it up to him, and he just hit a deep 3. He won the game. It was impressive.
Russ has always been a big role model for me from afar. Growing up in Oklahoma, him spending most of his career there, I think he's been a big role model for me. Growing up through high school and in college, just his mentality and the way he plays, and he just doesn't treat any night easy. He takes every night like it's his last one, and he just plays hard, and I think just having that mindset and going out there and playing that way is something I try to instill in myself.
Westbrook just outruns Utah's defense.
I'd love to clock him in 40.
Played against him for so many years, and you know, Russ and I always would match up, and I'd always guard him the first, 5 minutes of a game, and he always would tell me the first 5 minutes of the game he's going to go into the post and post me up, and he did it. It was almost like religiously every time we played him, so I always had to kind of prepare for that.
Westbrook, held by
Well, what impressed me about Westbrook is how he takes off from defense to offense. Man, fast break that's the thing that really impressed me, is that the speed, the powerfulness, and the athleticism that he goes from defense to offense with the ball. And like, he started his 2 steps at the half court almost, and his last step is almost at the free throw line, which makes it impossible for the defense to block the shot. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna play with this guy this year. That's gonna be fun.
4 different seasons, recording a triple-double for the entire season. That's enough, right? But how about this? 3 assist titles, 2 scoring titles, and an MVP. That's enough to be a Hall of Famer there as well.
Oh, my goodness. A Hall of Famer, top 75 all time. I mean, Russell Westbrook is a blur on the floor. The consistency, the passion with which he plays, it's remarkable. And to your point, this is someone who did something in terms of the triple-double. 1, we never thought we would see it. 2, we never thought we'd see him do it, early in his career. And then he did it 4 times. And the point you made, which is a great one, the fact that not only did he lead the league in assists, he's led it in scoring. That's an incredible accomplishment in and of itself. In terms of individual accolades, Westbrook has been as accomplished as any. Continues to play at a high level and continues his pursuit of trying to win a world championship with the Lakers now. I just hope people truly appreciate the true greatness of Russell Westbrook. Oftentimes when guys get to a certain level, we always like to nitpick. And when you do that, it doesn't allow you to appreciate what they have brought and done for the game of basketball.
Yeah. 2 scoring titles, by the way. So when Oscar Robertson retired, or when they started paying attention to the triple-double, you think, okay, no one's going to catch that record. Well, will anyone catch Russell Westbrook's triple-double record if he continues to add to it?
Well, to your point, we didn't think anyone would catch the Big O. And I'm not going to say we won't, because I do think with the way the game is played today that it's set up for guys to be able to get to that number. And then we're talking about rebounds, because that's really ultimately where it's going to come from. I don't think there's any question we could see that happen, but I don't know that we'll see it done with the passion and the ferocity that Russell Westbrook has brought to the game. He is a true passionate lover and fighter. When you think about basketball, this guy, he wears number 0 for a reason. And it seems like every time he takes the floor, he's out to prove that he still belongs to be mentioned with the true greats of this game.
Mr. Triple-Double. He has certainly earned that moniker.
Westbrook. So Westbrook is one of those players that, you know, when you say a one of one, he's a one of one. I don't know another player like Westbrook. I mean, it was a stretch where Russell Westbrook was the greatest player on the planet, hands down, both sides of the floor. What he was doing on the offensive end of the floor, scoring 40, being able to get 20 assists, but also what he was doing on the defensive end of the floor. Like, you feared him on the defensive end of the floor with his ability to be able to attack the ball. How he attacked on offense, he was attacking that way on defense, and it was like, oh. And so to be able to play with him and watch him reach his prime level, and when everything clicked together, you're amazed by the greatness, because none of us thought that we would ever see another triple-double average in the game of basketball. This man did it multiple times in the midst of taking criticism about doing it. He's one of the greatest players to ever play this game, because he's done something that has not been done often, and especially something that everyone said that will never be done again. Just a great player, a fierce player, a one-on-one.
Now Russell Westbrook has a triple-double against every team in the league.